Alright guys, welcome to what is Super Mecha Champions. It's kind of your run-of-the-mill battle royale game with its unique trope, which is in the name, mechas. So Fortnite has the building, Warzone has, well, it's Call of Duty, and this one has the mechs. You have your pilot, which you can pick from several collections. Also, it's more anime than cartoon. And then you primarily focus on the mechs. Anyways, this is the mech I use primarily. None of them are really melee per se. You know, they all have their range and their super long range or super close range attacks and or abilities. And the way it works is, well, that was quick. You play like any other battle royale game, drop into a map, collect gear, collect loot, collect weapons, and fight your way through until you win. I think if you are top 5 or top 4, it does count as a victory. And then you'll have a meter just above your health that will let you know when you can bring out your mech. And there I am in second place for now until the game updates. The map, decent sized map. Alright, so now it's locked in and I am in second place. When you start off the game, it'll be kind of like you're fighting bosses. This is not a very well known game. It's a bit of a shame. This game did start off as a mobile game, which is why it looks like this, even though, you know, we're kind of going on in years. I'm gonna show you sort of how a regular match goes, typically. There's, you know, the process of rendering and all that. My computer doesn't have the highest specs ever, so if you have a computer with higher specs, then you can completely increase all of this and not have to worry about it. My guy is set to automatically jump and vault over stuff. I keep forgetting to turn that off. Obviously that's a marker that indicates there's a player nearby.
You walked into my sights! Only got yourself to blame for that!
Obviously, you know, kill players, you can loot their stuff. There is voice work or voice acting. Depending on who you pick, you're better off doing English or Spanish. Or, I'm sorry.
Whoa! Another point
language.
for Cyrus! Well, it's not your fault.
English or Japanese.
Nobody can match
Because some
my
of the kids are
firepower.
really annoying. You can see my meter for my mech is at 33%.
Whoa! Another point
And
for
I am playing
Cyrus.
solo right now. You can play duos. I believe their max is a squad of 3.
Damn it! You better watch out for my counter-strike! Hey, how's it feel to get shot at, huh? Well, it's not your fault. Nobody can match my firepower.
You have some vehicles that you can use.
my barrels are heating up. Hey, how's it feel to get shot at, huh? Well, it's not your fault. Nobody can match my firepower. I hear gunfire. Search for the target.
Do, 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 do.
That's what you get for charging in blindly, moron. Hey, how's it feel to get shot at, huh? Well, it's not your fault. Nobody can match my firepower.
Normally, it doesn't go this well for me. No, it goes relatively well. That's why I'm a top player. But I'm never around this many players in the beginning. And I want to say some of these are still bots. You have your healing items for your pilot, and then you have healing items for your mech. And then once you get into your mech, things become somewhat easier when you fight pilots. And it kind of just depends on the mech, on how easy or hard it's going to be. You can use what is like a hoverboard. And then you have a... They call it a deformed car. I don't understand why.
Another point for Cyrus. Well, it's not your fault. Nobody can match my firepower.
Yeah, that little blueprint. You see it on the bottom left on my V. You're gonna press G to bring out your mech selection screen. And then this is my preset one, so you just press G in space, you'll automatically bring him out. But if you want to use someone else,
You're up against the strongest merc prodigy.
you can,
Cyrus.
click whoever you want. When it comes to fighting pilots, it's better for me to use either the mech shotgun or the little rocket launchers. It's primarily what I use. And this is the only guy who basically has 3 different weapons. That's his niche, I guess. That's why he's called Trio of Enders. This. There's no one. Now that gold item, the Mecha Reset unit, that is, once you lock in your mech and bring it out, you can't switch it. So you use the Mecha Reset unit to pick a different one. Alright. Once you're in your mech, you can jump out, just pushing G, which is what I'm going to do here in a second. And then it'll be on a short cooldown before you can call it again. I think it's 9 or 10 seconds. Yeah, see, now he's available again. So I'll show you the deformed car. What's this thing? This is just a skin on it. And then when you push E, it turns into whatever this is. And then it works like that. Push Q and it has a little boost. Generally, this is how most people get away from the storm if they're caught in it, or just get away from other mechs. They can shoot as well. And in some cases, if you're good enough, you can just fight a mech like this.
Still half of the field remaining in this match. Everybody's fighting hard for the title.
Yeah, but you cannot boost while you're in the walking AT-AT form. This is right there.
Hey, how's it feel to get shot at, huh?
It's inaccurate. This. I will switch that with that. Obviously, depending what you're in, it'll notify players that are near you, because clearly there's certain things that make louder sounds than others. And it's pushing Z to get out. My gear is almost maxed out, so it's kind of pointless for me to start searching, but you never know. I think ranks work white, green, blue, purple, yellow. Once the player jumps out of their vehicle, or yeah, this thing, you can get in it, whether it was theirs or yours.
Attention! The field has thinned considerably, and we're about to reach the climax.
I hear gunfire.
That means there's a mech
Search
next
for the
to me.
target.
So, once you have it, all you have to do is press G and you will automatically search.
No survivors.
And it's one of my own.
Like combo points for this? You actually got me first?
Once you kill a pilot or a mech, you will see their pilot jump out. And then it's kind of keeping track of it. You can watch where they go.
Smell of gunpowder. Familiar. Smell of gunpowder. Familiar. Awesome! Now my heroes are heating up.
You should die here in a sec. Yep, there he goes.
You running scared. No wonder you lost.
Pilots have certain weapons that deal massive amounts of damage to mechs. So once you kill a mech, you know, the idea is to look up and try and kill the pilot before he lands, or at least see where he lands so you can go get him. And I want to keep my mech at full health, so even though I only have a little bit missing, I will heal him. No.
You just wait. I'll be back for sure.
I'm only jumping off to grab this. Alright, we're down to 4. Problem is I don't know where these 4 are. Alright, now we have reached ace time. That means once you lose your mech, that's it. You can't get another one.
Do I get combo points for this? Hey,
Alright.
how's it feel?
This is it! The moment of truth! My heart is pounding non-stop!
Alright, there's the other ones.
We have our 2 finalists for the final flash! Hold the commercial breaks!
Stated. Prepare the firepower!
Awesome, this way. Of course, my mech is not the most mobile.
Awesome! Now my girls are heating up!
Yeah, that's kind of hard. Stay here and heal. He got out of his mech.
Awesome! Now my girls
Trying to
are
hit me with
heating up.
Hydra missiles from that far. Of course, all he has to do is move back. Hey there, buddy.
Hey, how's it feel to get shot at, huh? Wow! Another point for success! That's gunfire. You know what we gotta do now.
So he lost his mech, but I lost him because I didn't look up. There he is.
Damn it! You better watch out for my counter-strike! Damn it! You better watch out for my counter-strike!
Alright, there we go.
Oh, you are so cool! Winning the title without breaking a sweat!
Alright, so sometimes the games go quicker, sometimes they go slower. You can also have extremely bad luck and lose in the very beginning. So once you open up the game, you're gonna have to deal with a lot, and I mean a lot, of clicking, accepting items, and all this stuff. It's a gacha game, and you have a lot to pick and stuff to sort through. Especially if you're a beginner, then you have a plethora of items to go through. Yeah, see, Platinum League. So now you see all these little exclamation marks. That's stuff you have to collect. So luckily, they have a tap to receive button here. So you can just collect everything relatively quickly, like this. Alright, so that's basically how a match looks. It's a short little rundown. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.